Starting in net for Minnesota, Maddie Rooney gets her 9th start of the season, her 3rd against Montreal. She actually got her first PWHL shutout in the Minnesota home opener against Montreal all the way back on January 6th. And in net, as mentioned, for Montreal, Elaine Chuli. This is her 8th start of the season, her 4th against Minnesota. On the season, Chuli has a 5-1-1 record, a pair of 2-1 wins over Minnesota. Now look now at tonight's officials. Of course, there were 13 on-ice officials from the PWHL who also officiated during the World Championship break. We get set now for a big battle. 2 top 3 teams all looking for a first-place finish. A lot on the line here.
And Daniela, of course I missed PWHL hockey, but I also missed you.
Love that. Let's get to business. Poulin, of course, in the face-off circle for Montreal. Despite missing 3 games, she's still taken the most face-offs of any player in the league. Minnesota pressing early here. Grace Zumwinkle, Kelly Panic working below. Steckline from the point. Hard shot down deep. Sophie Jakes wearing number 5. She'll pull it from the near wall. Back behind Grace Zumwinkle. She's been dangerous against Montreal. Chuli. Laura Stacey, and again, Minnesota able to jump on the puck early here at Verdun. This is the first time Minnesota's playing in this historic arena from the line. Long shot. What a save by Chuli. Now back to the line. Across Bookbinder. She'll feed it up. Cava. Michaela Cava, one to watch as well when it comes to goals. She's been on a little run for Minnesota. She's got 4 goals on the season so far.
Michaela Cava, she's fitting very well in that line with Heisey and Coyne Schofield. I think she's playing alongside well with them, with the speed and the passing option she gives them.
Now a chance for Montreal to get set up. Not quite. Bugeaud is looking to get a stick on it. Now Sarah Lafleur has a chance. Turned aside by Maddie Rooney. Bugeaud looking to collect near side this time. Sophia Cunnin stopped short behind the net. She was trying to clear it there for Minnesota. Now Lafleur gets it back in front. What a chance!
A great job for Montreal crashing the net there, just trying to find someone out front to put that one in the back of the net.
That's the Sarah line. Bugeaud and Lafleur working together there. Bugeaud still on the ice, now battling along with Alexandra Poznikov. She's got Catherine Dubois as well circling nearby. Ambrose feeds it to Tabin. A good dump down low. Poznikov gives chase. Looking to Dempsey to help out. And Lee Steckline gets to work. Of course, a valued member of Team USA. Sophie Jakes turns it up.
A lot of neutral zone play to start off the game here, back and forth in the neutral zone.
Check that. Lee Steckline has been hungry to get back on the ice. She wasn't with USA. She was working back home in Minnesota. Getting set now. Poulin right in front.
Good little try for Keppel to come down the wall there and find her forward in front of the net. Try to get a good chance there.
Once again, Minnesota tries to clear it. Murphy this time. The feed over to Dalton. He's got Poulin down low. Another chance to set up. Boulier is circling. Sydney Brott in the mix. This is her 3rd PWHL game, coming back from injury. Now Mariah Keppel, oh, she can't hold on to it. Giving chase is Brooke Bryant. Montreal maintains possession.
And a great job there for Claire Dalton to dig that puck out of the corner and try to attack the net.
Another chance here. That gets flipped up high, controlled by Poulin. Feeding it down to Michaela Grant-Mentis. What a collision. She loses her stick. Zumwinkle now, cross ice to Panic, disrupted by Laura Stacey.
Michaela Grant-Mentis heading to the bench here, looking to be injured, leaving her stick on the ice here.
Very unfortunate collision. Center ice, now Zumwinkle with control. Shots on goal, fairly low here to start the first period. These two teams have played each other so close. 3 of their 4 games, just a 1-goal difference. Their last one going to a shootout. Went Minnesota's way. Montreal on a 4-game skid. And that was before the World Championship break and without their captain, Poulin. Kelly Panic. Looking for a stretch feed to Coyne Schofield. Coyne Schofield trying to work it below the goal line.
We saw Michaela Grant-Mentis earlier take that collision in the center ice here in the neutral zone. She looks to go into the middle, but Kelly Panic is right there, and Michaela Grant-Mentis holds her head a little bit. Kelly Panic just gets right back up, but Michaela Grant-Mentis headed to the bench, leaving her stick on the ice, holding her head, but she appears to be okay on the bench right now, standing up, moving around. We'll be looking to see Michaela Grant-Mentis get back in this game here.
Heisey in the neutral zone draw wins that one coming into this game. A 51.6% efficiency on the face-off. Montreal with control in their own zone, near side, but Steckline again throws it on the net. Chuli with the save, far side. Battle Heisey trying to keep it in her skates with Dalton. The pass to Murphy. They'll chip it down low. Set up here, Montreal. Only 1 shot on goal so far. Check that, 2 shots on goal, 1 for Minnesota. That was a big feed. Coyne Schofield trying to find Heisey in front. Poulin not so easily pushed over.
A great play for Kendall Coyne Schofield there, just bodying Boulet off the puck, trying to get that puck back.
They'll go for a change. Rooney plays it. The puck skims by. That'll be an icing. Montreal with a 5th-ranked power play in the league, just humming at 8.1%, but Minnesota's penalty kill last in the league. They've allowed 11 power play goals against. So a chance here for Montreal to get on the board first. They have the player advantage, but Lee Steckline rims it around for Minnesota. Now from the point, Ambrose. One-timer, Stacy, turned aside by Rooney. Panic getting to work, trying to clear the zone. Greco winds it around, Zumwinkle to meet it. And it's a good clear for Minnesota's penalty kill.
And Montreal's power play just sitting at 8.1. They're 5th in the league, so they're definitely looking to score on this power play, get their power play special teams going.
And this power play is brought to you by Royale Tiger Towel. Power through tough messes. Poulin looking. Ambrose trades passes. Below the goal line, Kristen O'Neill, she scores! Patience pays off. Kristen O'Neill gets one by Maddie Rooney, her 2nd goal of the season.
Personally, playing against Kristen O'Neill, she can be a pest. And here she is at the side of the net and just tries again at that puck, digs at it, and that one goes in. Rooney just can't hold on to it, and Montreal is on the board for it first tonight.
Their very first power play goal against Minnesota. Check that, they were 1 for 9 coming into this game, so it's their 2nd power play goal against Minnesota. This is the 5th and final meeting of these two teams, and Kristen O'Neill all smiles. As mentioned, coming off an outstanding World Championship. Right now, all set at center ice. Montreal with a 1-0 lead on their 3rd shot on goal of the evening. Moving in quick, Sarah Bougeau working with Sarah Lafleur. And Minnesota hungry now for the equalizer. Brooke Bryant plays it around Bizol. Kept out by Catherine Daou. Quick touch there. Off they go, Montreal now. Trying to find some space. Bugeaud getting caught up, now pushed to the outside. That was Katie Tabin.
Great play for Lee Steckline there. Uses her body to step in front and make sure she pushes that puck forward to break it out.
They change. Kayla Cava offside.
And now, last time these two teams met, Minnesota took the W, but it was a close match. These two teams are so evenly matched. It's always a great game, and especially with this battle of goaltending they have as well. So Montreal will look to seek revenge.
Montreal now open scoring in the last 4 matchups with Minnesota. That includes tonight. Of course, their very first meeting with Minnesota way back January 6th with a shutout win. Grace Sumwinkle hat-trick, making it 3-0 for Minnesota in their home opener. Laura Stacey turns it back, looks for some room. Looking alongside Tabin with Ambrose. Far side, to flip down, it's O'Neill. And just rolling with the momentum of Worlds. Of course, 5 Team Canada players on the Montreal roster, 5 Team USA on Minnesota. And they rejoined their teams in practice yesterday. Both teams rather, saying that their national players got back in the mix yesterday. Lee Steckline keeping it away from Poulin. Kelly Panic. Play it over. Steckline with some speed. Pressure from Murphy that time, closing in.
And a great job on the back pressure from Poulin.
Oh, it's what she's known for. I mean, known for so many things, but that's one of the more understated. What a shot through traffic. It's kicked aside by Chuli. Minnesota steadily trying to set up their system here. Working it off the boards. Rizova in front. Oh, just can't keep it in. Melissa Channel going to get a toe on it.
But again, good possession in zone for Minnesota here. We see Melissa Channel taking a good shot selection towards the net, and them just keeping puck possession that entire time.
Chase is on, and it'll be an icing call. And Minnesota on a hot streak, right? Before the World Championship break, 5 wins in a row, looking to make it 6 straight here. That's the thing, these two teams play each other so close. The last 3 games, all 1-goal differences. Cunnin looks it off the wall. Now Channel. Trying to create some space near side. Fleming. Cross ice. Down low, Cunnin. Battling for it just below. Budarak. Back to the line, Emma Greco. She'll feed it up to Cunnin. Budarak is setting up doorstep here. Fleming pressured by Jillian Dempsey.
And again, you see that possession from Minnesota. They keep the puck to the outside and attack when needed. But Montreal having trouble getting out of their zone there.
Maggie Flaherty, one of the 16 players on Minnesota's roster who stayed back. And of course, the teams were so active as they could be without gameplay during that break. Started end of March. And now here we are, April 18th. Montreal working it out of their zone with control. David has to get back to it. Ambrose to Tabin. Protecting the line here, trying to take possession again. Bookbinder to Brott, and out it goes. Maggie Flaherty this time. Trying to work with Bryant, and here come the chance. Montreal's crowds are known to be electric, and they have a 3-game homestand here to finish this final 5-game stretch. And a colorful crowd, actually, just above Maddie Rooney's net, but also tonight inside Verdun Auditorium. This place is so electric, so intimate as well.
Oh yes, of course, and Montreal having their pride game this evening, so lots of fans in here coming to support their team and cheer loud for them.
There's players with pride tape as well, and that's, you saw the colorful noisemakers. Definitely a crowd excited to have PWHL hockey back in Montreal. Sophie Jakes, she's trying to play it off the wall. Poulin will carry it herself. Drop pass to Murphy, intercepted this time by Jakes Cava.
And a great job by Sophie Jakes there to come back on that back pressure and not allow Philippe Poulin to make that drop pass to Murphy.
What a play by Dalton there as well for Montreal. And Maureen Murphy now looking near side. She'll rim it around. Dalton picks it up. Steckline takes care of that quick. Taylor Heisey plays it off the near wall. Incoming, Grace Subwinkle. Madison Bizal has her covered. Back to it, Stacy trying to find O'Neill. Dominique Kramer with her stick on it for Minnesota as well. Chase is on channel going for it. Katie Tabin just as fast down low. Montreal setting up now. Stacy, oh, it's taken away. What a play by Minnesota. Ambrose to Tabin. Montreal with the lead here, looking to add to it. Erin Ambrose. Oh, she winds down, sends it around. Or she opened scoring for Team Canada in that gold medal final just 4 days ago. Michaela Grant-Mentis still looking for her first goal in her PWHL career from the point now. Ambrose. Down low to Grant-Mentis once again. And no one there for the feed. Kelly Panic takes it away. Quick touch by Channel, and it gets sent down.
And a great job by that Mentis line. They're doing an amazing job keeping them in zone, making sure that they're trying to get shots off on net and coming down the wall to allow that puck to stay in zone.
Flaherty was hoping to send it forward, but Montreal again quick to get back at it. Lafleur working with David. Lafleur gets it back. So much skill, both these two teams. Just trying to harness that, get these clean passes. Minnesota, another chance here. Cunning keeps it in from the line. Tripped up, Flaherty this time doing the work. In front, a quick touch by Mariah Keppel. Gives Boulier some space. Far side, another ball battle. That goes Montreal's way. Amanda Boulier trying to sneak in. Here comes Sophie Jakes for Minnesota. She's forced to the outside. Throws it up on the...
Now, if you didn't know, the PWHL is celebrating Pride this month with all of their teams celebrating Pride. Tonight, Montreal with their Pride game, Boston with their Pride game as well. But making sure that everyone feels safe and included in our hockey space here in the PWHL. So great to see all the players, the fans in the stands, repping the colors, showing their pride. And I'm so happy that the PWHL is diverse and inclusive right off the start.
Good vibes inside Verdun Auditorium, especially for Montreal fans. Right now they have a 1-0 lead over Minnesota. Of course, the chase is on to finish first in the standings. It gives you such a leg up when it comes to the postseason. The top three teams, including Minnesota and Montreal, feeling very secure in their playoff race right now. Love some more certainty. Steckline from the point. Julie reads that one. Rebound nearly coughed up in front. Claire DeGeorge was on it. Now battling near corner. That's the thing. Minnesota will be opportunistic, looking to tie things up here in the first. DeGeorge with Jakes. And that gets kept away by Montreal. Moving in, Dubois. Her pass picked off. Jakes gets it back. Another chance here. DeGeorge in the slot. Montreal so good with disrupting those efforts. But back again, Michaela Cava. She has 3 points in the last 5 games. Of course, all wins for Team Minnesota. Now Taylor Heisey. She's going to get a chance. Shoots. It's just wide. May have been deflected in front as well. Point Schofield trying to work it. Katie Tabin. And Poulin, by the way, got an assist on that first goal by Kristen O'Neill right in front. Point Schofield so quick to jump on it. Taylor Heisey gets it back to the point. Bookbinder will walk it in. There's another chance. Kick save. And another scramble in front of the net. The crowd very pleased with Elaine Julie's performance here. She's faced few shots, but that one a close call. And a penalty is on the way. Minnesota with so many chances. The last shift out, Julie tracking all of the action.
And Taylor Heisey doing an amazing job finding her line mates, Michaela Cava and Bookbinder, to get that shot off and go to the net. But at the same time, we had Michaela Cava come back on the hunt here and give a slash to Maureen Murphy here, and she'll be going to the box. So we'll see how special teams come into play here.
Well, Minnesota last in the league on the penalty kill. They've already allowed one power play goal tonight. That one by Kristen O'Neill, helped by Poulin and Ambrose. And that was Poulin's 10th assist of the season. Ambrose from the point with Stacy near side. Stacy for some room. Ambrose now. She'll give it a go, bring it high slot, far side of Poulin. Back they go, trading passes. Down in front, a chance, another big stop by Maddie Rooney. Ambrose again. Watch closely. O'Neill from below the goal line to Ambrose. Around Stacy, one-timer saved by Maddie Rooney. My goodness.
And a great start to the power play here for Montreal. Quick puck movement, putting bodies to the net. They've got this bumper coming out, and Kristen O'Neill gets that, feeds that to Maureen Murphy. That's a quick pass and a quick shot for Maureen Murphy, and that's exactly what they have to do if they want to score on this power play.
Laura Stacy with just a powerful shot coming into this game with 75 shots on goal through 19 games played. O'Neill sends it around. Plenty of time here on Montreal's second power play of the game. Minnesota would like to come through this clean, keep it a one-goal game.
A great job from Erin Ambrose to keep that puck in zone twice there.
Poulin to Ambrose again. Those two along with Stacy, world champions. Back again they go. Poulin feeds it down to O'Neill. They like that play below the goal line. Back to Poulin this time. Points go field, trying to track that. Another power play for Montreal. Stacy to Poulin. Looks for room. Shot saved by Rooney. Quick to get it. Stacy again, along with Poulin. Heisey now. Getting in close. Stacy to Ambrose. Soft touch. Score! It's Captain Marie-Philippe Poulin on the power play.
They just made that look so easy. We see them setting up in zone here. Stacy puts it wide. Bring it back down low. Poulin beats Heisey, but brings it back up top. Ambrose is ready down low, but Poulin is coming across in that slot position, and that's just an easy tap pass for Ambrose and a wide open net for Poulin.
And this is a Montreal team that came into this game 5 for 62 on the power play. And now with 2 power play goals on the night. Her 9th of the season overall. Poulin is back. Certainly was missing from the Montreal lineup, but Minnesota, they've dealt with deficits before and come back, and then right in front, Julie will cover up that effort, but they're so quick to it, Soroya, and here comes that playoff intensity.
Oh yes, things always getting heated. They're down 2-0. They're looking to go to the net, and Montreal doesn't like that. But Elaine Julie pulls that puck aside, gets out of that scrum, but at the same time, this is what the PWHL is all about. It's hard to play in this league, and that's exactly what Minnesota is forcing Montreal to do now. They want to get back in this game.
Minnesota, of course, just battling, wanting to get on the board here. Less than 2 minutes left in the first period. Montreal out to its biggest lead. Or rather, in the last game, they actually had a 2-0 lead through the first period, and then it was 2 goals by Minnesota to tie things up. And again, Montreal rolling with the momentum now. Bouillet with the feed down low. Now Poulin again. Check that, that's Peugeot. Peugeot working with Sarah Lafort.
And a great little kick there for Cunnin to get that puck out of the front of the net.
Montreal trying to get in the way. Kelly Panic, oh, it's poked free by Maureen Murphy. Some hard play along the near wall. Lee Steckline looking for her path out of this. As we approach the final minute of the first period. This is Montreal's second ever 2-0 lead in a first period over Minnesota. Did this in the last game. They went all the way to a shootout. These two teams play each other so close. It's their 5th time. Final regular season meeting. Jakes sends it down to Panic, working with Krzyzowa. Now battle near side wall. Pressure for it. Ambrose trying to call for it. Montreal defender with 2 assists on the night so far, both on the power play. Another chance. Julie turns it aside, makes the stop. It's covered up.
And again, Minnesota crashing the net hard, trying to get one on Elaine Julie, but Elaine Julie is not going to allow those rebounds to come out. And again, Lisa Krzyzowa is putting that puck towards the net. Julie's able to block her that into the corner, but Krzyzowa continues to go to the net, and Montreal has to pull her out of the net from on top of Julie.
Taylor Heisey with a draw win, and then a quick chance on net by Greco. Back behind, Heisey has it. Final seconds winding down in the first. Steckline from the point, it's up high. Julie didn't need a glove on that one, but was ready. Down near side off the wall again. Back to Heisey, and that'll do it. Montreal with a strong start. 2 power play goals to make it 2-0 over Minnesota. Welcome back inside Verdun Auditorium, where the home team, PWHL Montreal, leads 2-0, started with a power play goal by Kristen O'Neill, who joins me now. Kristen, love to hear you take me through what you saw out on the ice.
Yeah, for sure. I think we were obviously as a team very excited to be back in our home rink, and I think we came out with a lot of energy and just happy to have contributed to the offense on the power play early in the game.
Now, you faced Minnesota just before the World Championship break. You had a 2-0 lead in that game through the first period. So tell me now how you're going to hold on to this one through regulation tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Like I just said, I think we came out with a lot of energy. So I think just trying to keep that consistent all game will really help. And I think we're really using the crowd's energy too. So that's going to help us moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The pool end factor. But Minnesota has game breakers of their own, and players like Taylor Heisey. I think of Grace Zumwinkle's first performance against Montreal, but right now is the home team that wins the faceoff to start this second period. They have yet to have a 3-goal lead against Minnesota in the season series. That series tied 2-2. Sophie Jakes, number 5. For Minnesota, that is a change. He was wearing number 16, Lee Steckline. Of course, the steadfast veteran defender for Minnesota. Great vision on the ice, finds Panic down low. Oh, then Laura Stacey with a steal. She makes it look so easy working alongside O'Neill. Right to it is Steckline. O'Neill again, she'll rim it around, finds Stacey down low. Stacey with a wraparound in front, another chance. That was O'Neill working that second opportunity.
And a great chance for Montreal there, putting pucks to the net, going hard, and trying to put another one past Rooney here.
Now Michaela Cava trying to work with Heisey down low. Flaherty from the point, it's just a little too hot on that one. Bookbinder and Flaherty will go for it again. Dump it down low, giving Chase his coin. Schofield, she's so fast. Beating Amanda Boulier to the punch, but Boulier just relentless as well. Bookbinder got a penalty coming, and here comes Coin Schofield with a shot in the glove of Elaine Julie. And so Minnesota will have their first taste on the power play.
And a great job for Kendall Point here. A good job again on the body positioning on Boulier to ride her out into the boards here. She comes back into the neutral zone, gets that puck, and goes right to the net. Julie does a great job cutting off that angle and making sure her glove is up. But at the same time, Kendall Point Schofield has to be contained They have to contain her to the outside and make sure she can't use her speed to drive the net.
Michaela Grant-Mendes with a hooking call. And so Minnesota with their first power play of the game. Zumwinkle. Of course, they'd love to score here on special teams to get on the board. Jake's far side. Cava working it back to Jake's. Zumwinkle looking for a one-timer. Tabin in the near corner. So much pressure. Denisa Kryzhova coming off of playing with her Czechia national team in the World Championships. They finished 4th. Now O'Neill, short-handed jailbreak opportunity for Montreal. But it's forced to the outside. Cava doing the work for Minnesota. Ambrose over to Tabin. A shot on goal there for Montreal. This is a Minnesota power play. They're 4th ranked in the league. They've actually not allowed a jailbreak goal through 19 games played. That's power play unit has been pretty solid. Meanwhile, for Montreal, they have the 4th ranked penalty kill, 82%. The action heading back into the Montreal zone. Coin Schofield looking for the loose puck. Flaherty with some support. Brittany Fleming now works it back to Heisey. Taylor Heisey looking for some room and some options. It stops short in the slot, blocked in front, flipped out by Beaulieu.
And a great job for Montreal there. That's exactly what you have to do on the penalty kill. You have to block shots. At the same time, good job from Taylor Heisey to try to change that angle, and that one just happened to be blocked.
Montreal has been perfect on the kill against Minnesota leading up to this game. 14 for 14 ahead of this one. Steckline. Just 10 seconds left here. Michaela Grant-Mendes in the penalty box. McCoy Schofield gets stopped short. Big play by Catherine Daoud. 0 shots on goal for that power play. Minnesota still looking to get on the board here at Verdun. Emma Greco flips it down low. Working with Fleming once again. Pressure from Daoud creates a chance here. Grant-Mendes. Oh, but there's another penalty coming. The whole crowd, of course, doesn't like it.
And just as Montreal's exiting the box, they will go right back in there, and Minnesota's going to look to get set up in zone. That's exactly what they need to do. They have to get set up. They were having trouble breaking out that time, but at the same time, Montreal's got to stay out of the box as well.
Yeah, Michaela Grant-Mendes now with her 2nd penalty of the night. A tripping call on that one. 2nd power play of the game in quick succession here for Minnesota. Jakes to Zumwinkle. Julie with the save.
That's a good shot from Grace Zumwinkle. She was ready to let that one go. Sophie Jakes gets that puck back at the point. We see Zumwinkle just drifting off to the side, and she had that lane, so she took that shot, but Julie saw that.
Now again, Jakes will play it. Finds Zumwinkle near side. All around they go. Michaela Cava now, far side. Walking it in closer. Looking for some options. Back to Jakes from the point. Cava. Jakes one-timer. Stop short in front. What an effort by Kryzhova, though. For Minnesota, keeps it in possession. Jakes again from the point. Over to Cava. Back again. Grace Zumwinkle. Can't find the net that time. Pushed aside by Elaine Chuli. A little wide as well. Grace Zumwinkle goes at it again. Hard shot and boards Kryzhova. Plays it back. Cava. Plenty of time here for Minnesota. More than a minute left on their 2nd power play. Cava. Zumwinkle. She scores! 4 times a charm. Grace Zumwinkle touches Dwight on that one. It's now a 2-1 game with Minnesota on the board.
And we could see that Minnesota wanted to give Grace Zumwinkle that shot. That was the 4th time she had taken that shot on this power play here. But again, Elaine Chuli just missing that puck sliding across. But Sophie Jakes doing a great job putting that to Michaela Cava right across to Zumwinkle, and Zumwinkle has one tonight.
Zumwinkle, of course, scored the first ever hat-trick in PWHL history against Montreal in the Minnesota home opener. She scored 2 shootout goals against Montreal as well. And now she's got this one, a big one it seems, as these two teams, of course, all vying for a big first place finish in the standings. Right now in the top 3, Minnesota sitting second, Montreal behind in 3rd place. And a collision on ice. That was Greco on Murphy. A play on now, Montreal in front! And it's stopped by Maddie Rooney. What a scramble. An interference call will give Montreal its 3rd power play, and these two teams have been so good on the power play.
Oh yeah, we see Marie-Philippe Poulin give that nice little backhand saucer pass to Maureen Murphy, but Emma Greco steps up into Murphy's way and is getting the interference call on that one, and then Roulier at the end here.
Trading back and forth. Working with Poulin now. Down the goal line, Kristen O'Neill back to Ambrose. Looking for some room. Poulin. And finds her space. Laura Stacey with a one-timer. Oh, so fast. Maureen Murphy trying to jump to it as well. Collect that rebound. Minnesota staying in the offensive zone here. With the player advantage, Murphy up to the point. Ambrose, Poulin. Back again they go. Ambrose looking for a lane. Got Poulin near side with some room. Below the goal line again. What a chance for Poulin. The kick saved by Rooney, forces it into the near corner. Battle for it. Power play unit getting plenty of time in the Minnesota zone. And Ambrose will set up once more. Feeds it to the captain. Poulin to Stacey. To the goal line. In front, loose. Minnesota battling. They just cut that deficit in half. Stacey looking for some space in front, blocked. Kelly Panic got a piece of it. 25 seconds left in this Montreal power play. Another chance, Poulin kicked aside by Rooney. Maddie Rooney all kinds of dialed in.
Great possession for Montreal.
Here comes Murphy with a pass. Stacey shoots, it's wide. My goodness, they've had the chances.
Minnesota has to be happy with that clear. They need a change on that one. Montreal doing a great job keeping possession, moving the puck tape to tape, and ensuring they're putting pucks to the net.
Back to even strength, 3 scoring chances on that one for Montreal. But the first power play for the home team that they have not scored in this game. Special teams, a big factor in this one. Sarah Bougeau working with David, push to the outside. Pushing it down, Daou from the point. It's loose. Budarak with a quick touch to Cunnin. Battling in the neutral zone. Montreal will send it down.
A lot of a bouncing puck here. We know hockey is sometimes about luck, but this puck has been bouncing around, especially in the neutral zone these past few minutes here.
Amanda Boulier working with Catherine Dubois. And there's a shot towards Elaine Julie. Minnesota is slowly adding to their shots on goal tally. Of course, getting on the board on the power play, but now even strength. Kendall Coyne-Schofield. She's going to play it back. Had Heisey with her. But Alexandra Poznikov doing the work to clear it out. Battling along. Another chance. Sophie Jakes in full control from the point. Coyne-Schofield with those centering feeds. Greco down low to Cava. Heisey flips it down. Minnesota in front. Coyne-Schofield. So close. On the doorstep, now back below the goal line. Minnesota's captain now getting to work, digging in. Jakes to Zumwinkle, she's already got a goal. She keeps it away, sends it around. Point Schofield again. The point. Jakes shoots. She scores! Just like that, we're all tied up.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful shot from Sophie Jakes. Is able to put that one low on the ice, and Panic is able to get her stick on that. That's just a nice play for Sophie Jakes there. We see Zumwinkle come around, put that puck to Kendall Coyne behind the net. Kendall Coyne wants to come out, put that puck up top, and Sophie Jakes sees Kelly Panic with her stick on the ice, and she's able to redirect that one and put that one right between Julie. But again, this play led up from Sophie Jakes stepping up in the neutral zone here, making sure to keep that zone, keep that puck in zone, and ensure that her team can continue their offensive zone threats here.
Well, Kelly Panic now with her third goal of the season. It's a great touch on that one.
And again, that'll be a 4-game point streak for Sophie Jakes. She had 3 assists before that, and this will be her 4th here.
Full team effort on that, the first even strength goal of the game. And this feeling a lot like their last meeting, considering it was a 2-goal deficit March 24th in Minnesota for Minnesota, and then they came back in the second. Know how to rally. Montreal now looking to regain the lead. Laura Stacey, she plays it, tries to get the shot. Steckline in front with the block. Back to it, Stacey. From the point this time, it goes high. Nifty little deflection there. Front Point Schofield. Oh, she was trying to use her body to get that one in. But here comes Poulin. She's got help. Dalton, Murphy, stops short. It's a good play by Minnesota. Now Taylor Heisey looking for their first lead of the game. In front, they score! A massive goal for Minnesota to take the lead. It's their first of the game and a massive first PWHL goal and point for Brooke Bryant.
What an awesome play by Taylor Heisey here. Kendall Coyne Schofield notes that Taylor Heisey has that speed, but Heisey delays and finds Brooke Bryant going to the net. Important to note, Michaela Cava hurt earlier on this shift and goes for the change, so she's not with her line mates, but Brooke Bryant steps right in and goes to the net, puts that one in the back of the net.
What a change. After the first period, Montreal 2-0 lead. Now Minnesota 3 goals here in the second. What a moment for Brooke Bryant. One she'll certainly remember. Here at Verdun Auditorium. Minnesota on a roll. These two teams knowing what's at stake. First game in their final 5-game stretch of the regular season. Flaherty with a shot in front. Julie with the kick save. That time Grant Mentis jumps on it. Back to it, Fleming with pressure from behind. Montreal just trying to clear out their zone. Taylor Heisey with the helper along with Jakes in front. Sophie Jakes now with 2 assists on the night so far. Flaherty from the point. It's bounced out, blocked out, check that. That's 3 assists for Sophie Jakes, in on every single goal from Minnesota here in the second period. Scoring feast right now. And it's the visitors with the lead. Bookbinder, quick to Budarak. But Ambrose, so skilled, pokes it out to George. Throws it on the net, it gets sent high. Clear to George. Set up on this offensive zone draw from Minnesota. I'm sure they'd love to just pile on here in the second period. I mean, this is a big game for both these two teams coming off of a break. Many of these players did not play in the World Championship. Players like Brooke Bryant just scored her first PWHL goal. have more from her in the second intermission.
And with that being said, the players that were hanging back from Worlds were still here putting in the work with their team, working every day, practicing, skill work, everything that they can do to get better.
Melissa Channel gonna dig the puck free, far side. Budarak also jumping to it. Julie makes the stick save and then just pushes it out, but Minnesota jumping on these rebounds. Ambrose, some veteran work on the boards. That creates some space. David working in tandem now with LaFour, but they'll dump it. Ken Klee, head coach of Minnesota, saying that a number of the Minnesota players who did hang back, well, they made some time to watch World Championship games as well, and just also rest, much needed. Both these teams, well, they'd hope to play deep into next month, and the playoffs get going. Boulier dumps it down, rims it around. Battle near wall. Murphy trying to call for it for Montreal. Now Boulier from the point, turned aside by Maddie Rooney.
And a good shot for Boulier. She sees that she had Poulin coming across that slot and wants to elect to take that shot, try to get that screen from Poulin.
Poulin doing the work along the boards, but Steckline gets it. There's Sophie Jakes. Flips it down. Sophie Jakes, 3 assists on all 3 Minnesota goals so far. Kelly Panic now. Pressure from Krizovic. Grace Zumwinkle. She got Minnesota on the board. Kick things off this period. Panic near side. Steckline. What a move by Poulin. As she takes over with patience now. Plays it over to Claire Dalton. Jakes with the pressure to take that away. Kelly Panic. Oh, what a play by Catherine Daou.
That's a great read by Catherine Daou there.
Daou with a shot. It's just bounced over wide. Still able to get the pressure down near Maddie Rooney. Rooney with 18 saves so far. And Laura Stacey, she sends it down. Kristen O'Neill tries to swarm. She opened up scoring on the power play in the first period.
Great pressure on that offensive zone entry from Laura Stacey. She wants to go behind the net and force the defenseman to make a decision.
Look at this. Coyne Schofield using her edges, just battling for it. Brings the puck down into the Montreal zone. This time O'Neill. Puck gets free. Taylor Heisey was such a big factor in this 5-game win streak for Minnesota. It was her return that really kicked that off. She was injured. Matt Mendes' 3rd game with Montreal. Amanda Boulier, just her 2nd game with Montreal. Now Ambrose works it, plays it out. Rooney. Solid work by Minnesota. Try to clear it out back below the goal lines. Jakes getting to work. And in front, oh, that one. So close for Montreal. This is the highest scoring game between Minnesota and Montreal in regulation so far. It was a 3-2 finish the last time, but in a shootout, Ambrose from the point, it's just wide. And a collision in front of the net. Another chance, Stacey now in front, it's wide. So many chances for Montreal.
That was Katie Taven with that chance. She was caught down low from the point.
She'll get it back and of course settle things. As Montreal goes for the change, just over 3 minutes left in the second period. They would love to tie things up heading into the locker room, but this has been all Minnesota this period. 3 big goals. Now Budarak with a shot. Julie makes the save. Helped out by Boulier. Claire DeGeorge brings it up, and another chance. Dominique Kramer that time. Bring the pressure in from Minnesota. Here comes Sarah LaFour. She's got Bougeot with her. And it's just off the body in front. Kramer. Minnesota trying to work it clear from the far side this time. Brooke Bryant Keppel and Boulier looking for some space to get Montreal moving. Dominique Kramer hadn't played since March 13th, getting some time here with Minnesota. Panic gets her stick on it, Bookbinder. Boulier serves it back. Denise Krzyzova this time, forcing the play down low. Zumwinkel's there. She plays it out in front. Bookbinder to collect. She gets stopped short by David. Another chance, Dalton trying to rush to it. And Zumwinkel keeps her stick on it. Chance for Bookbinder, plays it back. Panic to Flaherty. Gets a shot, it's high.
Everyone crashing the net there. Minnesota trying to put pucks towards the net. I don't even think Julie saw that one. That one went up and out.
Elaine Julie seeing more action this second period.
Most definitely, I think Minnesota needs to continue to put the shots on net. And again, that one just goes high and wide, but again, put those ones on net, get that rebound when everyone is scrambling in front of the net.
Julie able to push that one, slide it over to Poulin. She's in control, plays it up to O'Neill. Finds Stacy. Back around, Poulin gets it. Final minute in the second period. Looking for the equalizer, Montreal. In the offensive zone, Rooney will cover it up. Right now, Montreal looking to connect again. Out shooting Minnesota 24-18, but here comes Michaela Cava. She's got Coyne Schofield and Sophie Jakes. My goodness, what a save by Julie. Sophie Jakes is having herself a night, so that stop means even more.
That's a great read for Sophie Jakes to hop up in the play and recognize that she's that third forward.
Coyne Schofield in the glove.
And again, as a defenseman, you have to recognize when you can join the play and when you have to hang back. Michaela Cava does a great job delaying, and Sophie Jakes just tries to put that one pad side on Julie, and Julie just kicks that one out. But a great 3-on-1 rush chance for Minnesota.
And now they get an offensive zone draw. Sophia Cunnin. Not a clean win there, but time is winding down on the second period. Right now, Minnesota hanging on to a lead. Dempsey flips it up. Final seconds, there's the buzzer. And how fitting, Sophie Jakes with the puck to close that one off. Of course, getting in on every single goal for Minnesota. PWHL Minnesota leading 3-2 over Montreal through 40 minutes. And Brooke Bryant joins me now. Brooke, of course, your first PWHL goal, getting your team the lead. Just take me through that goal.
Yeah, I just hopped on the ice and saw Heisey coming down with the puck, and there was a D stepping up, so I just tried to drive the net back door, and I knew she was going to find me, so it was an easy tap in.
And this is a big game, of course, coming back after a break, and you were with your team, you know, just staying prepared, staying ready. Tell me how that has prepared you now to hopefully finish this in regulation.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously a huge game for us, and the last couple weeks we've been together as a group doing as much as we can to get prepared for the last stretch of games. So this will be a huge period, and we need to just finish out strong and be better in our D zone for sure, and better on PK.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is all scoring in this game. Taylor Heisey, 5 points in the last 5 games, but did not get one against Montreal in their last matchup just before the World Championship break. Then she averages a point per game in her World Championship run with Team USA, and now on the board with an assist tonight, Taylor Heisey.
Taylor Heisey is just another one of those players you have to be aware of when she's on the ice. She's able to delay, she changes her angles well, she's speedy, she has a shot, she has everything. So Taylor Heisey is one to watch out for. and someone that Montreal has to shut down in this third period.
Well, she returned March 3rd. She had missed 5 games, and then she has won the 5 games since then. This is number 6 year after the return of Heisey, and Minnesota would like that to be 6 straight wins. What a way to wrap up the regular season. Of course, teams looking for that coveted number 1 seed right now. Toronto holding that. They're playing in Boston tonight. Down low, Zumwinkle. She got things going for Minnesota. Mariah Keppel looking for a feed to Dalton. That just bounced up. Emma Greco looking to keep it away from Grant Mentis. Michaela Grant Mentis still looking for her first PWHL goal and first point with PWHL Montreal. Started the season with Ottawa with 3 points in 6 games played there. Cunnin with some help. Channel, everyone's slipping though. Now a chance to beat in traffic. LaFour trying to jump to it as well. And that would have been something if the little slip and slide ended up in a goal. Sophie Jakes coming in fast. Cunnin plays it around Bugeaud. Yahoo gets there first. Sydney Brott looking to get on it. The chance erupting here inside Verdun Auditorium. Jakes sends it down.
Great jobs for Sophie Jakes there, keeping that puck in. Was just crawling along that blue line, but she pushed that one back in.
Face off in the Montreal zone, but Bryant shoots. Well, she's hungry for another goal after getting her first taste in this game, getting Minnesota the lead. Flaherty plays it back, has Bryant with her. DeGeorge chasing it down. Bugeaud to regain possession, and DeGeorge flips it out. Erin Ambrose so steady for Montreal. Sarah Bugeaud to O'Neill this time. That centering feed picked off. Denisa Krzyzova. Grace Zumwinkle working with it. Kelly Panic. She had the 2nd goal of the night so far for Minnesota. Zumwinkle in front of Panic. And Laura Stacey takes it away. She's got O'Neill with her. Pressure from Steckline keeps it to the outside, and Ambrose to the point. Long shot, stopped in front by Panic. The physical play that looked effortless, really, for Kelly Panic. And Laura Stacey just trying to stay on her edges there. Poulin now in front.
But again, you see the strength there. We know what an elite athlete Laura Stacey is, and Lee Steckline having great body position, making it look easy to put Laura Stacey down on the ice there.
Their losses coming in extra time, and that has certainly been a story for Montreal in order to keep them in the top 3. A regulation win for Minnesota would be massive. Minnesota and Toronto both with clinching opportunities tonight. Toronto playing in Boston. Now Michaela Cava, she throws it down. Elaine Chuli, her 4th start against Minnesota. The most goals against she's allowed. What a shot, Boulier. Exactly 1 month since Amanda Boulier joined PWHL Montreal. There's another chance, that one just wide. And in front, a scramble, backhand shots, a dive, another chance. It gets played out, Keppel keeps it in. Boulier. Talk about a difference maker. Sarah LaFour. And Maggie Flaherty. It stops short on the far wall. Bookbinder into the neutral zone. Sticks on it, Keppel. Not clear now, Sophia Cunnin looking for some space in front. Sophie Jakes backhand, stopped by Elaine Julie. And in front, it's alive still. Loose puck. My goodness, so close.
And again, Sophie Jakes knowing when to join the rush. That's the most important piece here, and almost getting another one here. Another point to her plate tonight.
Can you tell she missed game action? Sophie Jakes ready to play tonight. Poulin, she's stripped of the puck. Steckline off the wall, kept in by Stacy. And wouldn't you know, Jakes jumping to it below the goal line. Quick touch, Heisey over to Coyne Schofield this time. Coyne Schofield to Cava. Looking for a shot, it's turned aside. Elaine Chuli, big stop, creating some momentum the other way. Laura Stacy, so much pressure. Channel to Heisey. Cava centering feed, Claire Dalton. Some skilled work. Montreal still with the shots on goal edge, 20-24 here. Murphy has Dalton with her in front. Grant Mentis. Oh, she was poised, looking for a backhand.
And a great
Erin Ambrose through traffic. Tabin. Montreal now with some chances in succession. From the point again, that one blocked in front by her own. Tabin will flip it down.
And a great couple minutes here for Montreal, keeping ozone pressure, getting shots on net.
Grant Mentis in front. Murphy was in the slot. She sends it out. Maureen Murphy. Minnesota just locked in. Claire DeGeorge trying to get past, protect the puck. David and Tabin on it. Keppel first. Maureen Murphy clears a path for LaFour, and Minnesota shuts the door back at it.
And a great way to finish that shift there for Maureen Murphy. We saw she was going for the change, but she knew that was a puck race, and she decided to win that battle before she hopped off the ice.
Flaherty, batting added. Time just continues to wind down here in the third period. Panic loses that one. Bookbinder. Here's Bougeot now. Montreal. Drop pass. Shot. LaFour in the glove of Rooney.
Things have been heating up here in the past few minutes here. Both teams getting great chances. Montreal almost putting one behind Rooney here. She's looking a little scrambly on that play. And then Cunnin puts it across to Sophie Jakes joining that play, and Chuli shuts the door. But again, both teams getting quality chances, putting those pucks in the net. Michaela Cava just in the lane, trying to get that shot to go high side on Chuli. And then Maureen Murphy putting that one backdoor far pad. Michaela Grant-Mentis wants to come in and finish that one. But here we are, 12 minutes left in this third period. Close game, just like the rest of them.
There's one goal difference and a chance flying towards the net. Poulin, she's already got 2 points on the night, 2 assists, along with Erin Ambrose, 2-point night. Both those goals coming in on the power play. They're looking to score even strength right now in front. Elaine Chuli reads that one. Zumwinkle pushed to the outside wall. Tabin. Big 3-point regulation win on the line. Minnesota would love that. Chances potentially to move first into the standings tonight, depending how things shake out. Toronto in Boston now. Coming in, Coyne Schofield. So good with the speed, just wide. And she's right on the puck again. Batting at it, Poulin had some control. Two captains getting caught up on one another.
I love seeing two greats go at it there. We see Poulin holding Kendall Coyne a little bit towards the board there, battling it out in the neutral zone, but at the same time, two greats of the women's hockey game here. Kendall Coyne Schofield comes in wide, using her speed, tries to drag that one on Bazal, but puts that one wide.
It's Minnesota. Heisey taking this offensive zone draw. Madison Bazal to Tabin. Montreal looking to get close once again to Maddie Rooney. Sends it around again. Montreal forced to play deep from their own end. Just to clear it, Melissa Channel waiting for it. Greco sends it around. Now a chance, Grant Mentis working with Murphy. Shot is just wide. Maureen Murphy with a long shot. Dalton was looking to pick that one up near side, but Taylor Heisey, and she's got room. Bookbinder with her. There's a shot saved by Julie Keppel.
And a good job for Taylor Heisey there. I mean, she's looking to change her angle. She knows she doesn't have anyone with her, so she's looking at where can I go to shoot that puck and make sure I get a good chance on net.
Cunnin stopped far side by Keppel, but in front now. Claire Buderak was trying to lift that puck up. Trying to make something happen just behind the goal line there.
And again, rewinding on this Taylor Heisey chance here. She gets that puck in the neutral zone. She knows she can generate speed. She's got her head up, realizes she doesn't necessarily have anyone behind her, so she draws that defenseman across and puts that puck to the net. But a good chance. She knows she has her teammate going to the net, and she's all alone.
Not giving anything away, Taylor Heisey, just calm, cool, collected, gets that shot off. Montreal still hanging on a shots on goal advantage, 32-26, but they're looking for the equalizer here in the third. Cunnin jumps to it. She's got some room. What a block by Keppel in front.
A great play by Keppel there. That's an athletic play to slide out.
Oh, but now another chance. That one cleared out by Keppel in front. Buderak. Back to Fleming in front, Cunnin. What a bounce there. Minnesota gets it back. And Cunnin will try another route. Keppel pushing for some space. Greco from the point that time. We'll play it around. Minnesota going for the change. Boulier out there for Montreal. And in transition, Kelly Panic off the bench looking for some support. She has Jakes at the top. Zumwinkle down low. Back to Steckline, shoots! Off the end boards hard. Panic there to collect. Time winding down. Montreal does clear, but right there is Sophie Jakes. Trying to set up Zumwinkle. She's forced to the outside.
And Minnesota doing a really good job here, not allowing zone entry, not even allowing Montreal to come past that red line.
Well, Erin Ambrose will look to change that, working with O'Neill. Here they come, a chance. Throws it on sharp angle. Keeps it down low for Montreal. And a point. Schofield with some speed, and Sophie Jakes looking to clear, and what a play by Poulin. Some mistimed moments here for Montreal. Steckline and Cava working to protect this lead for Minnesota, set in the second period. Maureen Murphy tries to get the shot off. Stopped short by Heisey. Montreal set the tone early in this game with 2 power play goals. Unable to get close here in the third. Bookbinder and Flaherty to Heisey.
And again, Montreal is going to need to look to get shots on Rooney, get that in-zone possession, fire pucks on net to get back in this game here. They need to tie it up here in these last few minutes if they want to keep up with Minnesota.
Find a way to score 5 on 5. Of course, those 2 goals on the player advantage. Brooke Bryant got her first PWHL point in this game. Comes flying down near side. Minnesota would love some insurance here. Irma Greco sends it around. The only time there's been more than a 1-goal lead to finish a game, the very first meeting between these two, and that was a shutout win. Greco from the point is just wide. Shutout win for Minnesota. Bryant again with some patience, blocked in front by Bugeaud. DeGeorge and Keppel battling for it. Now Montreal trying to make some work. Gabrielle Davy just maintaining some control. It allows for a change. Poulin out along with Tabin. She plays at center loose. A quick jump to it, panic, Poulin picks it up. And she's got speed, she's got the crowd, she's got Stacy, it's offside. And inside for Dunn Auditorium, of course, a battle of the second and third ranked teams at this time. And if the outcomes stay the same, a Minnesota regulation win and a Toronto regulation loss, well, that would put Minnesota back atop the standings. Still time left here in Montreal, and they're looking for the equalizer. Laura Stacy. Laying it over to O'Neill in front. Poulin had a chance. Tabin keeps it in. Erin Ambrose from the point. She's been in on every goal for Montreal this game. Tabin battling for it. Kruzova. High stick. Well, there was the whistle, and there's the aftermath.
Kruzova not liking that one, but that was Poulin that came back from behind and put her down. So looks like Kruzova just headed back to the bench, but she was not happy with Poulin taking her down. You see Kruzova give Katie Tabin a bit of a cross check here, put that one on net, and Poulin just comes in, gives Kruzova an extra shot. But Katie Tabin and Erin Ambrose step in and make sure Kruzova can't get to their captain.
Minnesota winning that draw. Time certainly on the visitors' side here, maintaining a 3-2 lead established in the second period. Battle just below the goal line. Near Elaine Chuli, bookbinder. Looking for some space. Forces it low, has Heisey and Coyne Schofield with her. Schofield to Cava. Cava being bothered by Katie Tabin to the point now. Heisey, bookbinder, shoots, it's high into the netting. Establishing a lead. Right now Minnesota hanging on to bookbinder. Down to Heisey. Support down low, Coyne Schofield. Montreal's cross-ice passes gets sent back. They'll pick it up again. Boulier. The feed up to Dalton. He's got Murphy. Maureen Murphy, just one of those players to watch as well in clutch moments. Keppel from the point. Back to it, feeds it around. Catherine Dubois. No, check that. That's Bougeot. Plays it up to Keppel. Down low in front, it's loose. Oh, and that was so close yet again, but Minnesota the other way. Coyne Schofield, they want to add to this lead.
A great chance for Montreal there. They're doing what they have to do right now, putting those pucks to the net, ensuring that they're generating rebounds and giving themselves the best chance to get back in this game.
Alexandra Poznikov getting to work. Leah Lum as well. Stopped short there by Jakes. Sophia Cunnin sends it deep. Just under 4 minutes left now in the third period. And in front, that one kept out by Sarah Lafleur. Montreal wants to create some offense and some space. Lafleur over to David. Melissa Channel battling for along with Britton Fleming and Claire Buderak. Katie Tabin sends it down. Sophie Jakes, the best game of the night so far. 3 assists in on all those goals. Be happy to score one as well. Nearly did earlier. Stacy to O'Neill. Tabin plays it up and in front. O'Neill backhand. Stopped by Rooney. Poulin. What a save. Maddie Rooney.
Some phenomenal chances here for Montreal. Poulin's definitely wishing she put that rebound away. But again, putting that puck to the net, you got Kristen O'Neill, high slot. Maddie Rooney making a phenomenal save, kicking her leg out there. And Poulin steps in with that backhand on the rebound. But again, Maddie Rooney shutting the door, making that kick save. Most definitely pointing out the importance of those regulation wins. That's 3 points that you need, especially if you're Boston.
O'Neill, Murphy, Stacy, Ambrose. They're going to look to get the equalizer with Poulin far side. Poulin down low to O'Neill. They're scoring unit here. Ambrose to Stacy. O'Neal out to Poulin. Ambrose. Stacy, one-timer, she scores! Laura Stacy with the equalizer. Don't count Montreal out. It's a 3-3 game.
And this crowd, Daniela, they are going insane. What a great shot from Laura Stacy. That is just a rocket. Kristen O'Neal setting it back up. Poulin putting it up top. Ambrose giving it to Stacy right in that sweet spot. And Stacy is excited to tie this game up. A beautiful shot. Going upstairs on Maddie Rooney as she goes down and slides across. We have ourselves a tie game.
Laura Stacy leading her team in shots coming into this game with 75. And she's had her chances in this game, finally connecting. Perhaps they were hearing us talk about all those playoff standings. And Montreal now looking to add to it. Minnesota from the point. Julie with a kick save. Of course, the crowd just coming alive inside Verdun Auditorium. It's an arena. And right now, Montreal, they would love to close this out in regulation. Poulin jumps to it right away. A penalty will also come now for the home team. And what a time to go on the power play.
Oh yes, that is not a call that any Flaherty is going to be happy with, but that was a definite call there. Tripping Poulin up, not giving her that chance, but again, taking penalties this late in the game could cost you, especially when Montreal is this hot.
Here's that moment again, and Poulin, by the way, now with 3 assists on the night, and we talked about defenders stepping up. Erin Ambrose now with a 3-point night as well, getting in on all those goals. Well, Montreal open scoring on the player advantage. They got 2 back-to-back power play markers. They'd love to get the go-ahead here. Ambrose to Stacy. Back again. Ambrose, long shot, kicked out. Poulin picks it up far side. Ambrose again. One-timer by Poulin, it's up high. Batted out by Grace Sumwinkle. For 2 teams that have struggled with their special teams, of course, that was a big factor to get things going. Grace Sumwinkle was able to score on Minnesota's power play.
Again, coming into this game, neither of these teams had the hottest special teams, but special teams have been the story tonight.
And here comes Poulin. She gets in close. Stop short. Big play by Bookbinder. Ambrose to Stacy. Back to O'Neal. She scores! What a goal! Kristen O'Neal, her second of the night. Bookending things here for Montreal.
And this is one of those goals that it's proof you just have to put pucks to the net. We see Poulin pick up this puck here and get a good chance for Montreal. We know she can weave in and out of a lot of players here, just about everyone. Is able to put that puck back out to the point, settle it down, and again, O'Neal in the high slot here just elects to put that puck towards the net. Wasn't the prettiest shot, and it just bounces right over Rooney, and Montreal has the lead.
Highest scoring game between these 2 teams. Always keeping it close, always keeping it interesting. Kristen O'Neal's second goal of the game. And we talk about how Marie-Philippe Poulin is captain clutch. It also comes down to how she can distribute the puck.
Of course, she's captain clutch because she's a 200-foot player. She can play all over the ice. Her presence is needed with her team, whether at on the ice, off the ice, all around.
Minnesota, don't count them out just yet. They win the draw on the opening, or rather at center ice. But now, chasing it down, they've pulled. Maddie Rooney. And time winding down. It is 6-on-5 Minnesota. Centering feed picked off. Katie Tabin. There's an empty net. Laura Stacy can see it. She doesn't have her stick, though. But she'll keep some pressure. Allows Claire Dalton to get to it. Now Stacy just going over to the bench for a stick. Stick line. And O'Neill was hoping to wrap it around.